I'm a huge fan of top 10 lists, and that's why I mean, pretty much anything top 10, you've got my attention. If it's top 10, literally anything, for some reason, I always want to find out what's number one. I'll just sit through anything or click through anything to find out what's the number one thing. So for me, top 10 lists have always caught my attention. And I wanted to put a quick list for you guys together. Not necessarily a top 10, but some top things that have occurred throughout the series of Call of Duty that are improvements to multiplayer gameplay that maybe nobody really paid attention to, and to me have really made a drastic difference in the way that the game is played. So without further ado, I'll get right into this and go through this list with you guys. So one thing that I really think made a major difference in the way the game is played, and this is probably a little bit obvious for everybody, but is the pick 10, 13, or 16 system that they put in place throughout various CODs. I know it started in Black Ops 2, where you could pick 10. You basically got 10 points to use on weapon attachments or perks or whatever it be. And by the time you made it to Advanced Warfare, they even offered you the opportunity to forego your kill streaks in order to add more perks or weapon attachments. Me personally, I do like the pick 16 system for multiple reasons. One, I do like to have multiple classes where I have different kill streaks on there, because sometimes you'll be playing in a lobby and you will put up a UAV and everybody's shooting it down, or everybody's using ghosts, and so your UAV is pretty pointless. So it would be nice to be able to switch to a different class where you have a different kill streak, or maybe there's a lobby you get into where you don't realize it, but you're gonna beast on everybody and you want to bust out the big boy kill streaks, and it's really nice to have that opportunity. I don't like that in Black Ops 3 and also in Infinite Warfare. They went back to the system of picking kill streaks that stay the same for all your classes. I'm not a big fan of that. On a side note, it is kind of nice that for Infinite Warfare they made it so that you can switch rigs in the middle of a game. So I'm not sure why you can switch a rig, but you can't switch kill streaks. That doesn't make sense to me. But either way, it is what it is. I'm a big fan of pick 16, but in general, I always like the option to skip perks and add attachments if I need to. It was really nice to be able to ditch the sidearm if you didn't want it, or really ditch the grenades. Those are also cool, because a lot of times I get myself in trouble trying to use those things and I don't even need them. I'm trying to throw a grenade because I have one and I should be using my gun instead, or I'm always going for some Hail Mary grenade that I can toss over a wall and hopefully get some kills, and just waste of time. So I'm better off using it for attachments. Next on my list was on the same grain, I guess you could say, but customizable kill streaks. And by customizable kill streaks, I mean the Modern Warfare 2 style, where you could pick this. And this is so old that it's probably shouldn't even be mentioned, because it's so natural in Call of Duty now that you can pick your kill streaks. But now that you're playing Modern Warfare and you see you don't even get a choice, you can see that it was really nice when you got to Modern Warfare 2, and I actually believe Black Ops, because World at War came between Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 2 was the first COD to introduce kill streaks that you could pick. So you could pick a UAV, you could pick a Harrier, and they had some amazing kill streaks in that game. I mean, really, they were awesome. So that was a huge improvement and really changed the way the game could be played. So that is a major improvement to the game, and honestly, everybody would say that. Next, advanced movement. And I hesitate because I want to say this the right way. I don't mean advanced movement like boosting. To me, that should not have been added. I mean advanced movement like sliding. I mean, really only sliding. Sliding to me was added, and it really helps the game. It just adds another dimension of your ability to move. I think it's nice. It helps you move through the map a little quicker. It adds a new tactic for you when you're getting in a one-on-one gunfight. Previously, you would have to go prone, as in drop shot, but now you can also slide. So it adds a little element for you if you're in a attack with somebody and you want to catch them off guard with something. So for me, the slide, and I mentioned this in my previous video, is very good and should stay in all CODs moving forward. And of course, that was added during Ghosts, which you probably remember. Next, I want to talk about something that doesn't really get a lot of recognition, and it's changes to minimaps from COD to COD. It seems like every COD has a different minimap, And that can get really annoying, but what I'm talking about in particular here is what happened with ghosts, where they added these little arrows on the dots for the enemy, and it would be an arrow above. It could basically indicate if the enemy was a floor above you or a floor below you. That went away for, I can't remember if they had it in Advanced Warfare, but they definitely got rid of it in Black Ops 3, but they brought it back for Infinite Warfare. To me, it's very good. One theme that you'll find out is anything that adds more information for you as a player is good. Knowing where a player is, the enemy player is, above you or below you, is very, very good information. One thing I wish they would have added in Infinite Warfare is to have the same arrows on your teammates, so that if you're playing Frontier, for example, and you're on the B flag and you see a dot nearby that's supposed to be your teammate, you realize he's above you and not on the same floor as you. That could be nice. So that sort of thing. In the same token, a new thing that was added during Advanced Warfare, and yes, I am saying something positive about Advanced Warfare, the hit indicator, when it would go, actually, when did this occur? I think, oh no, actually, Ghost added it. Ghost added the hit indicator to change colors when you actually got the final kill. And at first people thought, whatever, but really you started to get used to it. And then Advanced Warfare took it up a notch, and they added the little, which took me a while to figure out, and I think I had to Google it, but Advanced Warfare added the extra lines on the hit indicator when you were getting headshots, which was pretty cool. So you could know if you got headshots or not. I don't know why Black Ops got rid of it. I wish they would have kept it. I thought it was a really cool thing to add to the game. And like I said, more information for you, because here's the thing. If you get a headshot, then you know you got even closer to a kill, which is good. Maybe Black Ops didn't add it because headshot multipliers were really irrelevant in that game, but let's say you were going for those headshot kills for your camos, it's nice to know you got one. The next thing I want to talk about being added to the game, which was a huge improvement, is game modes, and specifically hardpoint and uplink. These two game modes really changed. They were, Black Ops 2 added hardpoint and Advanced Warfare added uplink, and these were major improvements. They went straight into competitive. Hardpoint really changed the way that respawn game modes could be played. It made for more action, and it was just a really well thought out game. Makes it way more competitive than Domination, and uplink is like a lot faster paced than CTF. So both were very good additions, and I truly happy. I remember the very first tournament I watched of MLG in Advanced Warfare, the very first uplink game was ridiculous. I mean, that thing was so action packed, considering we were coming off of Ghosts, and Ghosts really just had Blitz and Domination and Search and Destroy as its game modes, and a lot of those games were slow and repetitive. The uplink, the first time I watched uplink, it was just so much action, and the way that, obviously the way you can fly around in Advanced Warfare just made it even more action-packed. So very good game mode, very well thought up by Sledgehammer and Treyarch for coming up with Hardpoint. It totally changed the way competitive would be played, and that's a very good thing, and also added new game modes for us to try out in pubs. Finally, I want to talk about the last thing that I think is very important that was added, and most people probably would never pay attention. Maybe this is just me being weird. When we went from Modern Warfare to Modern Warfare 2, the points during multiplayer for kills was multiplied by 10. So before, an assist was 5 and a kill was 10, and in Modern Warfare 2 it went to 50 and 100. Now, I know this is kind of weird, but for me, just seeing that 50 and 100, it's just a lot better of a rounder number than 5 and 10. I don't know what it is. It's just something weird about me, maybe, but I'm really glad that was changed. And when I saw the original clips from Modern Warfare Remastered coming back, that was one thing I was definitely looking at, was, hey, they changed the scores. And they sure did, to keep in line with the modern CODs, and I think that was a really good idea. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. I know it wasn't really a top 5 or top 10. It wasn't really in any order. Mostly because I have no metrics really to measure what I'm ranking these things as. It's just my opinion and what I feel is important that has been changed. Most importantly, I thought it would be nice to show a lot of things that haven't really been addressed previously, as being good improvements to the series that a lot of people just kind of never paid attention to. So I hope that you found this video kind of insightful, maybe, and put you in some of your own ideas on what you think have been some really nice improvements to the series. So feel free to let me know. If you do like what you heard here, then please do give me a follow, give me a like, give me some feedback, please. As you can tell, I'm a new channel. This is my third video I'm uploading, and I currently only have 2 subscribers. And that's not much, considering that I am one of them on my other channel. So I'm looking to get my name out there and help grow. So please, if you do like what you see, please do comment. Please do give me some feedback. And I'm always available. And let's grow this thing together. Once again, my name is Argon, and thanks for watching.
Mission success. Running diagnostics.